Hello, there we go. Hi, we are back. We are back with some more Sekiro. That is working. That is working. I gotta need to turn on the music. Yes, we still have some monkey business, some ape business today. I think, were quite good in the last stream. Some things went well. We nearly got him, so that is actually kind of cool, and I do hope dearly that we are gonna get it done today. Give me just one more second before we crack on. Okay, good. Now, let's go. Okay, good. I, as usual, haven't played this game, but I can actually haven't played the game in a bit too. Good, perfect. Now, the first couple. Okay, boy, warm up. That's the important part, which is gonna be coming now. Hello, ape. Yes, I am jumping. I am cold. Cool. And by the way, this was totally not my fault, that was the camera's fault. Apart from that, I just wanted to jump. Don't you worry, I remember that. I got a bit confused and messed up there. Okay, cool. Here we go. Stupid. By me. Heal. No, I just wanted to heal. Okay, resurrect. Oh, hello. How do you do that, Michael? First of all, welcome. But how do you do that when you always... I'm very good. I'm just confused. You wrote me you have had something to do. You're going to be a couple of minutes late. That's the same when you go a couple of minutes off because you go to the restroom or whatever. You always... I then speedrun the game and you arrive precisely at the same moment where we left off. How do you do that? I sometimes speedrun the game like 10 times and you arrive precisely at the good moment where you left off. This is weird. Same thing, until before you wrote hello, I already completed the game 8 times again. Huh. I'm good. I have... Not much has happened the last 2 days. I'm just glad to be streaming and it's not laggy, and that's kinda cool. I do have high hopes to beat the nasty ape for real today. Once my fingers are good with the game again. Why? Oh god, I got... Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Damn it. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know how I got the palette selected, but it is what it is. It's kind of stupid. Okay, nearly there. The best game ever. Well, since I've not played all games in the world, I cannot yet. It's a lifetime goal of mine, right, to have played every single game out there. But Sekiro, I know for as a fact, has a very, very tight as contesters, right, for the best game ever. The King Kong game, which has been released last year, and the Gollum game from last year are tight contenders in the best game ever category. No, thank you. I currently don't need help. Thank you. Keep it there. It's fine. Thank you. Appreciate it, but I'm fine. And you easily say that King Kong is the best game ever made. How can you say that if you have never played it, Michael? You gotta really play it, actually. Then you have done a lot in your 18 years of lifetime, my friend. Then I have total respect for you if you invested. If you have been able to play in 18 years all games which have been made. That is some skill. Yes, I'm a lazy German, I know. You have a D&D sim, that's kinda cool, I think. Oh boy, that's not what I wanted to do. I know, buddy. I am currently saving the prosthetic tool for phase 2. Thank you. I am for today in that kind of warm up. I nearly had in the last stream. As I said, everything's fine. I know it looks like I really need help. I sometimes need help. I will ask if I need help. So very basic Py game program I made to learn Python. Oh my, that is very, by the way, I mean, yes, it can get quite complicated, but that's actually a good way to, in my opinion, to get some skill with programming languages, by the way. Learning by doing. Jump. I was too slow. Yes, the Guardian Ape is really Especially because of this stage 2, he is a pain in the ass. Totally. I totally agree. Okay. Okay, that was close. I used too many healing potions, I guess, in the beginning. We are closing in. That's the important part. That's the important part. Let us actually, since that is quite useful. If I would have been, that's the more healing potions, less healing potions taken in phase 1, and it's always better in phase 2, obviously. That maybe was... For example, if I would have done that perfectly, it would have helped. Okay, I will still try to get to stage 2, but this try is cocked. Oh boy, there we go. That was close. If that was... Okay, that was it. Oh, oh boy. That was a piece of work, man. What a nasty bugger. Okay, the memory of the guardian ape. Nice. Slender finger. The slender finger of a young woman. You. Oh. Hello, Shura. Thank you. Yes, finally. It took a while. I know. Can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to create a prosthetic tool. Found in the belly of the guardian ape. Yikes. It is partially digested. There's a shinobi technique called the finger whistle that can drive beasts wild. The one who used it before clearly used it for this purpose, as evidenced by the finger open hole. Fingers open hole. Okay. Nice. Nice. Well, now the fun begins. I don't know. I had to hope that the bosses which are going to be coming now are going to be a walk in the park. That is what I was hoping. I guess that's the wrong hope, I guess. Okay, lotus of the palace. A white lotus flower found blooming in the depths of sunken valley where the fountainhead waters pool deeply. The flower's aroma attracts female apes. Okay, thus the guardian ape carefully tended to it so as to offer it to his bride. Hasn't worked out, I guess, right? One of the incense ingredients sought by the Divine Heir for immortal severance. Hasn't worked since the ape was totally freaking alone, right? I guess. Okay, we did jump down from there, didn't we? Question is there something else to go on from here? By the way, something we haven't done yet. Diving. Okay, precious bait. The texture is slimy, that's nice, and something resembles horns seem to jut out of it. Just the kind of bait the master loves. Ring the bell. Drop the bait. Looked like a little slug, right? Anyways. Okay, then I guess there's no way on here. But okay, there's nothing there. There is the what I don't like is that we still see the freaking big ass snake in the background. That's something I do not want to face. Okay, then I guess this is it for this reach, or for at least for this part here. Luckily we can travel. One last check. Is there? Just even as someone who says he's an animal, if you know, do everything to be there for animals, right? If you would see a monstrous snake in the background, which is like 100 times bigger or 1,000 times bigger than normal snake should be, right? Which has an appetite for your body, how would you, even as the biggest pacifist and the biggest animal animal lover, what would you do? You know that I don't precisely can't tell. I am lost. I just need to seek the next attraction to get to the next point. We need to do something about this guy. He's really dangerous. A man of society, says the white. Hey, you know my credo. I never hurt animals in games, right? There's not a single game I played where I've taken down a single animal. Even here in Sekiro, if there are monkeys, I don't kill them, right? I just, you know, walk past them. Apart from the giant ape. But if no, that was already Gunfort, right? That is what we were here from, what we did. Okay, I think we are actually... Are we through? No, we are not. We can actually do something with the... first of all, with the prosthetics, since we have picked up one. That would be... still something before we then crack on. That Genichiro is actually still the sculpt, or yes, he's still here. Okay, I don't want to hear the cuffs. You are sick, we all know it. The finger whistle. Okay, good. You are literally the reason for the illness. Well, I guess we need to process, to say that more precise. The character, if it's the character's fault and not my fault, right? We need to be that precise. Not that people think that I am actually causing the sickness of this person. As I said, I could not actually do with my consciousness, right? If I would be causing the sickness, I would instantly stop playing. Okay, I guess, I don't know if the way on would then be the abandoned dungeon, because now we can dive, right? Is this the only thing? Otherwise I'm a bit clueless what silly and easy, no problem boss is gonna be in front of us actually. Now we already have jumped down here. We've taken the dead body. Give sake to friends. You know, you're saying... You're advising me to give drugs to peoples? And I don't have friends. Is this a drug dealing game? That's a shame. We are literally now a drug dealer, I guess. Anyways, okay. Shall we start with the... Okay, nice. I cannot travel to all them places. That's good. Give sake to friends, not suck. Mean you can. I won't shame you, but that's not the point. If you want to give sake to friends, I said sake. Then why not? Sake is, you know, alcohol, and that would be every cell in my body would. If you, by the way, if you would have heard that, if you are into sucking, Michael, and you hear it every time I say something sucking, that's your problem, not mine, right? Okay, let's do some drug dealing. I haven't done that in a while, right? The silly part is that I cannot go where I want to go. You know, what a silly way to increase playtime of a game, right? This is so silly. This is basic FromSoftware, right? Other games give you quests to do, right? FromSoftware gives you basically gives away the fast travel opportunities. Yeah. I actually thought that I could open the door.
The shinobi. They're in the moat.
I thought I could actually go there to get to... Oh boy. My hope is gone. I don't know if that is actually the way on to get to the next... my plan was to go up the palace way to talk to the... not emperors, but to the people up there where we took down the boss man. Good. They're kinda new, right? They haven't been new before. I guess that's the part of the storytelling that some weirdos with zombie dogs need to be reminded that this is no way, this is animal cruelty. Yes, that's a shame, right? They replaced the Wu guy with guys who are supporting animal cruelty. That's a shame. The wrong way, right? Okay. I was at least going in the right direction. That's good. Just gonna take a bit to go through them. I missed my beat there, actually, I know. Stupid. Yada yada, no need to talk. Talking is overrated anyways. Right, who needs to talk? There's a Wu guy. I mean, not the flying Wu guy, but... Maybe if I don't aggro them all. No, that was smart. The simple dudes annoy me a bit. Oh no.
I remember you well. I heard stories of your death, yet here you are. What are you plotting, Owl?
Plotting? I would do no such thing. Now, my lord, I must ask that you accompany me. This old bird has but one desire. To protect the Divine Heir from those that might take his esteemed blood.
So, the dragon's heritage has seduced you too. Then there is nothing to discuss. Take your leave.
I would, my lord, but I'm so stunned by this view. I'd like to take it in just a while longer. I'll leave when I've had my fill.
I want to take him down.
Father,
Sorry.
to think you were still alive.
That was my design. But the same could be said for you. I was certain you died that night.
The power of the Divine Heir brought me back.
That's it.
What?
The Divine Heir's power. The dragon's blood. Must be mine.
Father.
Now you see it. Remember the first rule of the code. As your father, I order you to forsake your master. From this moment, he is your master no more.
Forsake the Divine Heir.
Listen to me, Wolf. Obey your father's command, and forsake the Divine Heir.
We are back here. I have no clue where I'm going. What the direction is. That's the beauty of FromSoft games, right? That there are times where you just walk right and left, and well, what's the difference between what's don't betray a poor kid. Yes, I do betray poor kids because they are just annoying, stinky, and nerve-wracking. Obviously, I would betray a poor kid, my friend. That's the wise decision to do, right? Okay. Obey the iron code. Finish the game now. Okay, okay. Good. That's perfect. Then we are finished with the game. Okay, we are probably then. If this is really finishing the game now, then obviously the option is clear. We obey the code. Yeah. Then we. I'm glad to have speedrun the game and be finished with the game. Good. No more annoyingness. Okay, I get it then. If that's the most important option, then we are gonna be breaking the code.
I cannot do as you ask.
You... what? A shinobi, showing the likes of... compassion. Unthinkable. Such a... miserable display. Why, boy? Why can't you understand your father's will? Have you forgotten the shinobi code?
A code must be determined by the individual. This is what I've decided. Just as my master did.
I wanted to pick the
Enough talk.
I wanted to
Since we did this, kill your own.
first of all, you're wrong, by the way. It's not called bonfire. So that's your first mistake you did, right? Utterly wrong you are. There ain't no bonfires in this game. I cannot believe that I have people like that in chat who don't even know the difference, right? It's a shame. I thought that there was a bonfire up right at the palace building there. That was actually the plan, to grab that one. I did not, I was kidding you, by the way. I did not intend to jump into a boss fight. Give me just a second, I'm very, very quickly gonna go to the restroom. I'll be back in a sec. And by the way, Michael, I only try to follow your advice, since you said you advised talk to peoples. I remember, or give alcohol to people. I thought, yep, the little kid is there, I'm gonna go there and give him alcohol. That was my thought, but that was the only reason I actually went there. Because I knew that his mother, which I wanted to make drunk too, and he, or she, the kid. What did I know that I would end up in a boss fight, right? Is there not the dungeon window thingy here, by the way? And on the other hand, I don't even know if I'm gonna go through. Can actually bear the. Okay, we're going. Not gonna do the ring around the rosy. So I think it's lame that they removed sculptures, man.
It's you.
There's a woman, by the way.
The Divine Heir and Lady Emma. They're being targeted. Can I ask you to protect them?
I will.
To think I'd have to ask for your help is truly maddening.
There's the entrance, I think. There should be... Oh. I just wanted to have a bonfire. I should have picked the other option, man. If I would have known that. There's one right outside the room. You just need to fight the correct way there, not through the window. Okay, I see. If there would only be a thing which would help people to traverse through areas. What's that feature called which is in other games? I can't think of it. Is it called map? Maybe that would have helped out. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, this is actually maybe... We're just gonna take the stairs up, right? Oh. I didn't want to hack the wall, I wanted to open the door. Ow. Okay, that's what we already had. Oh, not that precise term. Alright. Oh, 3. Okay. That's not... Okay, anyways. That maybe was on me. Okay, maybe I gotta need to accept one thing. That's currently not really doing what I would like to do in the right moment. By the way, one thing, now that I think about it, let us actually remove them. So I'm not by accident actually using up items which are a bit of worth. There's the doggy. Okay. I don't know. I would have taken fall damage. The damaged dog obviously is not taking fall damage. Okay, that's good game design, by the way. That's how we love it. Okay, I actually thought I could get them. I just want to talk. Ah, boy, this is annoying. Ow. Okay, dog fell down, no problem. Just one enemy. I just hope that the dog can't fly up. It would be kind of funny actually if he would grow wings and instead of barking, fly up. Yeah, Why did I think about him flying up? Okay. Okay, there's an easy way. The confetti guy. Was it confetti? Or the coin dropping? One due to gods gets luckily farmed very often. Yeah, okay. I don't know if that is... Maybe I could have done... Okay. I saw the red dot, so that's basically possible if I would do better. Hello there. Oh boy. You finished Elden Ring long ago? I did finish it, yes. Plus DLC. I don't know. I would say long ago, but a while ago, yes. Why I was not fast enough there actually. Why is suddenly have problem? Actually, at the beginning, this ogre seems to be one of the easier ones. The first two tries were actually kind of good for me. I don't know why I suddenly am not getting the dodging done. I dodged. Not fast enough, not far enough. But good, that's actually something I can do. That sounds beatable, that seems beatable. Before we... Why do you revive after death? Cheats? No, that's part of the game. That's game functionality. I do not know the lore explanation, but that's Sekiro in a nutshell. You can revive when you die 1 time or 2 times. If it seems that I just randomly drop down, then I need to correct you. I try to do the stealth attack. We see the red dot. I try to jump down, to fall on him and take 1 health point off him. It just seems that I am not able to hit the hit button at the right second to do actually do that move. I'm not just jump down there willingly to receive damage. On the other hand, I haven't seen a point where I could reduce fall damage by the height. Maybe that's even not the best approach to get to him from above. That's another thing I do not know. Maybe I should not jump down but find a way down. Maybe then I can approach him from behind and stab him from behind. I don't know. Maybe that's another approach. I just figured that that's what I wanted to do all the time. Now it works. I jumped right at him. Oh, please don't die. Oh no. That was sharp. It's now, I feel it. I'm gonna do the step attack and then it's gonna be over for the ogre. Although I wouldn't have guessed that he's gonna be that much. Well, he ain't a problem. Not for long. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, that's a shame. I'm actually gonna die, and pro tip: when enemy does special attack, press dodge button. Yeah, I'm a sucker for pro tips, right? Took me quite some time to actually realize that I need to hit enemies to do damage, right? Or that the red bar on the bottom left indicates the health. That's weird. That I didn't understand that concept, that I can take healing potions too. Screw me, I screwed up. There was greedy. Okay, finally. That took longer than I expected. Okay, another prayer beat. Okay, maybe not an... oh, hello. Not another one, but we need 4. So 3 more, I guess. Elections get that increases the healing effect. Nice. So that was utterly good. It just took a while. Yep, and now that door's open, that's good. Okay, we are unraveling the riddle here a bit. The puzzle to get up. Okay, good. That's open.
You're saying we don't have enough salt?
Yes, sir. We use it for cooking, but we also...
With the rate?
Yes, sir. That's why many on the battlefield are falling ill.
I see.
Have a good one too, or have a good... Thank you for saying hello, thank you for tuning in. I wish you a very, very wonderful, if it's evening around your place, a wonderful evening. Just wanted to get the freaking... I forgot your name. Yes, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm an old man. Forgive me. I'm an old man. I'm nearly 40, right? I'm 49, 39. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm an old man. Then you changed your name, Dima. By the way, did you change your name? It's not that. I said that before. YouTube displays the names in chat differently. For Dima, your account is now in what I see here is Golobob3. I have not seen you with that name in chat. Hence, it's nothing to do with memories. Yes, for me, your name is displayed like this. So that's the reason why I didn't recognize your name, my friend. Simple. So ain't my fault. I'm not the only one who comes in with hello boys. I'm sorry that I don't recognize people by the way they say hello. Forgive me. Shame on me. Anyways, thank you for tuning in, Dima, and I think I'm glad to hear that you seem to be physically alright. And I'll teleport to the upper location again. Or I just die. And then I teleport. The correct term, by the way, is that now in chat the handles are displayed. By the way, just saying. Anyways, yep, we go back here. And then I'm gonna take down that dude again, and then we are gonna be traversing on. Okay, Ogre down, that's good. We opened the freaking door. We did that too. He didn't drop confetti, that's too bad. I know, I didn't need to engage them. But for me it's just the counter training. Which I still suck at. So I'm proving here round, time and time again. Nice. I'm maybe not that zombie. Okay, cool. Ah, another pallet. Nice. So, is this maybe the room of rooms? Where, not the rooms of rooms with the daddy dude? With that dude. Although it's a shame, I think, that FromSoft has... Now speaking honestly, right? Real rap, real talk. It's a shame that they put a sculpture right outside of this room. It's too close. The run back is too easy. The run back is way too fast. That's quite... I'm gonna, by the way, after the stream, gonna write a mail to FromSoft complain about that this sculpture is too close to the boss fight, to the mini boss fight. It's shameful, pitiful, and shouldn't be done. They should have done that better. They should remove this one, by the way. Totally. Sorry. There's... Yep, the guy to the left, you should probably take me. Then, yeah. I thought that you would call him... Okay. Oh, yeah, I see. That makes it considerable... I do it a bit better the next time. I was so distracted by my rant about the bonfire is too close, right? I was mentally distracted there. But you're right, it makes the whole boss fight... Sadly enough, it makes, on the other hand, the boss fight too easy, too. If I'm going into the real talk again. Okay, but on the other hand, it makes... I see, I can... Fighting against one... Okay, that's not what I... Anyways, fighting against only this guy makes it a bit more... You can concentrate more on one guy, that makes it a bit easier. Okay, was not ideal, but I see. Good. Okay, and once you go through the castle the right way, more to say downwards, upwards, it makes a bit more sense. Okay, I see. I'm beginning to see. Although we are gonna be spending on Sunday a bit more time here with this dude. If I'm not gonna be... I'm a bit afraid that future psychic is gonna be complaining about present psychic. But then that's future psychic's problem. Okay, there's a second hit coming when he does the poison move. Yes. Unable to heal up, man. Okay, but this try was actually then... we are growing. That is very, very good. Oh, sorry, I was somewhere else. Get out of the corner, I wanted to say. When he's doing the long swings, I can actually do a hit. Oh, camera. That would have been one more. Okay. That would have been theoretically one more hit, then we would have broken his posture. Sad. It is, but. The camera messed me up again here. I think this was again another sign that the CIA is watching and trying to mess things up in between. That's, I think, happens when I'm overperforming. CIA is turning in. Ah, boy, okay, good. Then at least... Future Psychic can't complain. Good. That is good. Ghost once lurked in the land of Ashina. The Ghost Lightning was one of the Fountainhead gods, unstoppable by normal means, avoid ground, reverse the lightning, yeah. I think that we had. You know what, next time I'm not gonna say almost, I'm gonna almost just keep it interesting for a while. Whatever suits you, suits me. Good, I am happy, by the way. I am kinda happy, I have to admit. That's perfect. And now then means we're gonna... Are we gonna pick this fight the next time then? Or are there more...
Unthinkable.
Shall we complete the prayer beat maybe? We have... When there are 2 more mini-bosses around, maybe that would be the better option to opt for that first, right? Might that be a better choice than to
Been a while since we did this.
fight our papa? Ah, he reduced our... Ah no, I didn't respawn the healing potions. Suppose it doesn't really matter, he's not
Parent is absolute.
it's not optional.
Their will must be obeyed. I've sensed coming subordination.
Yes, but what do I know? Maybe 2 mini bosses would have been available without going through him. That's what I meant, you know? Okay, but then that is something for Sunday. By the way, we might still gotta need to think about. We might start Sunday a bit earlier. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna. You know, what's the internet there for not just have? I'm just gonna spoil everything for me and gonna look it up, right? I'm gonna. That's something great to do in the off. We might start on Sunday around 60 minutes earlier, by the way. But I'm not yet. I'm gonna write it on Discord tomorrow, I guess. Okay, just a heads up. That is it. Probably around 15:55 around-ish. That's gonna, or 14:50 is probably gonna be the time where I'm gonna be starting on Sunday. Not yet. Probably. Chances are very, very high. All right. Just as a heads out. Then it's probably going to be 2:50. I just want to say that I'm gonna write it tomorrow in Discord if it's. But I'm quite sure. Thank you for watching. It was a wonderful evening. Thank you for the 7 likes. We made progress today. It's good, and I'm hoping to beat the old here on Sunday. Thank you for watching. Good night, and may you always be protected too. Good night, goodbye. Have a wonderful end of week. Enjoy it.